Hey guys, why do we give hard such a hard time? I mean, really, what's so bad about hard? I think that we are conditioned in this society to think that if something doesn't come easy, then something's got to be wrong, right? In today's world, easy equals good and hard equals bad. And if something starts to get hard, well, the easiest thing to do is to do what? Is to quit. But the problem with this logic is that more often than not, most of what's truly worth doing seems hard the first few times we try them. With doing almost anything, there is a natural rites of passage of sorts that looks and feels, well, hard. The truth is, hard is normal. Hard is necessary. Hard is the natural and indispensable part of the process. Now, hard's not bad, but don't get me wrong, hard certainly isn't easy. But more importantly, hard is the agent that ushers the metamorphosis of our skills and our talents into mastery. It is the needed resistance that, like gravity, serves a very practical purpose of applying just enough opposing force to trigger the transforming magic of effort. Resistance, by its nature, demands that we use what we have to get what we want. It demands that we tease out our very best, that we produce something more valuable than before. Hard is the unapologetic expectation of your very best in this moment of time. Now, don't lose what I'm saying here. I'm not just saying you need to work hard. No, guys, I'm saying a lot more than that. What I'm saying is that you and I need to purposefully work persistently at the critical things that might very well be hard and not be surprised or discouraged by it. And let me say this. I'm also not saying that we are to spend all of our time on things that are hard or things that we're not good at just because they're hard. Now, don't continue to think about this or think this way because we don't want to sacrifice, progress and improvement. But what I am saying is that don't be rattled or derailed when things start to look hard. Persist. Persistence is what breaks down resistance. Besides, let's look on the flip side. If the truth be told, easy is not always good. It's easy to procrastinate or to not keep your word. It's easy to criticize others or to cast blame. Being lazy is, easy as kicking back on the couch, right? Neglect and being irresponsible easily require no effort. To be rebellious, hurtful, harmful, and selfish are all too, dare I say it one more time, easy. Now, for the sake of argument, let's just kick it up a little bit more. Easy can even be flat out dangerous. Why do you think fighter pilots keep a written checklist and painstakingly walk through routine checks they've done 1,000 times before, and then on top of that, get someone else to double check their work? It's because once something becomes easy to do, it becomes easier to be careless, to be neglectful, to even be sloppy. Now, there's an upside to hard that I want you to think about. For starters, hard is not impossible. Oftentimes, I think we easily get these two things confused. But ironically, hard is the gateway that allows what was once thought impossible to become possible. Remember the 4-minute mile? The first man on the moon? How about the cure for pneumonia? All of these were impossibilities until someone's hard work created a breakthrough. Remember Thomas Edison failed, about 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb, he and his team? Now, all he had to do next was then to convince the government and the people of America to run thousands of miles of phone wire across America. Look, my point is simple. Remember, when something seems hard, you are not being asked to give up. You're just being asked to give more because unbeknownst to you, you surprisingly have just a little bit more to give. Hard never asks you to put on the brakes, but it pleads with you desperately to give it more gas. So the next time easy seems to give up on you, and hard is the only thing you're left with, don't be surprised, be persistent. Because guess what? Over time, hard just may very well start to look easy. Guys, this is Byron Davis with OnlineCoachingProfits.com. Always asking you to remember two things. Live generously, finish well. Peace.